Okay? I like it. Even though he missed, I like it. Be aggressive. Okay, Olynyk? I see you, boy. Putting on a clinic. Good defense, boy. What we doing here? Amano. Okay? Good defense, KCP. Oh, travel. Ah! Duncan. He's flunking his shots, boy. What are we doing here? Cook! Go to work, okay? 80 finally gonna get a touch. Finally, a second touch. After how many minutes? How many men? Look at Hero. Hero just be sleeping sometimes. You see, Duncan has KCP. He follows him on the cut. Hero just backs off Morris. What does he do? Just looking at no man's land. No man's looking at no... Really? Really? Come on, Tyler, man. He be doing that. He be falling asleep on defense bare times, man. I know it's the weekend, but wake up. Wake up. It's the clutch time. Do I trust mine, Butler? Show me something, man. Show me. Pick the switch. Oh, that's what you want. Come back. He wants KCP on him. He wants him. That's Gerber. You got a server. Kill him. Spin cycle I been, Michael. Kill him. Rest, Butler. Rest. You played 45 minutes. Only rested 3 minutes out the whole 48. Rest. Take some time. Rest, yeah. You're not hurt. You just tired. Yes, tired. Yeah, rest. Then make those free throws, boy. I like it. No excuse. Just produce. What are we talking about, okay? Okay, mono a mono. Go to work then. Go to work then. Bruh. That's a great pass, okay? That one is because again, the pick is sussing Bron. The pick is creating, they're not switching off the pick, so he gets double for a brief moment. So now what does Bron do instead of holding it? He pass. Don't ask for a screen. Just go to work, kill. And then at worst, drive and kick. My goodness. And he looks at Bron and look what he tells him. You're in trouble. He looks dead in his eye. Because in the first half, he said it to him. He's in trouble. He in trouble. They in trouble. Let him know, boy. Yeah, Butler. My God. Wrong foot lay. My goodness. He's in trouble. He in trouble. They in trouble. Watch the kick out. He's letting him know. He's just trying to pass. Watch the kick out. Let him know, Butler. Watch the driving kick. Watch it. Because I'm going to pad mine. This Butler's a different breed, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. Like, that mentality, that toughness, that grit, that grind, that takeover, when it's that time, bro. They just obviously miscommunicated. Great action. You got to punch that. Where my lunch at? Then eat, Bron. Eat. You said you don't play with your food. My God, and that boy is rude. He a different dude. Give him the stank face. Cause I'm nasty. Come on now. Let him know that boy disgusting. You gotta trust him. Has he blow by? You know what? Use the left hand though, but that's a good right hand. Live in the stank face. My goodness. Not a blank face, the stank face. Let him know, boy. What are we doing? Okay, shoot it. Off. You already know, bruh. It's basically Game Boy, no Nintendo. What are we doing? I'm telling y'all something. Bron has to go to work. Stop passing. If he's that guy that y'all say he is, stop passing. Oh my God. Stop passing. You can't always. They said it's a top 2 heavy team. Look at this. 10 seconds left and Bron is already walking off the court. Really? That pout mentality. This is what is happening. Now Rondo follows him. Now Kuzma follows him. He knows what the time is. See, Kuzma gone. Rondo gone. You're supposed to end the game. You know this. Look at this. 80 at least stays. Rondo, Kuzma, and Bron is gone because Bron left. Now look, Caruso got a sub in, and Danny Green got a sub in, and then they're still waiting for one more because they can't continue. One more come. Now Dudley's about to sub in and gets his stats sus because that's 0 points instead of a DMP. Now his whole stats is sus for the finals. He averaged 0 points per game in the finals. Now look. Really? Cause Bron is pouting and running away? This is what I be talking about, man. Like, it's just, and y'all can't keep defending this. Why are you supposed to stay with? The game's not done. The game's not done. Really? Bruh. And then look, Kuzma already. And this is a bad attitude in badminton. It doesn't mean they're going to get swept. It doesn't mean they're going to lose a series. It doesn't mean none of that. But this is just not a good look. That's Game Boy known a 10 though. Bruh. I want y'all to understand something, man. Like, and a lot of y'all are going to say, oh my God, Banks, Braun hater and this and that and that. Like I told y'all, it's about rating people accordingly. They constantly push Braun over Kobe, Braun over MJ, Braun over all these elite guys. They push over. You know what I'm saying? Even though the man has a 3-6 record in the finals, which again, like I told you, me, it's about winning. At the end of the day, what do you do when it matters? And it's not just about the overall stats. It's not just about, oh my God, this guy, you compile his and this, that, and this, that, and there's all these numbers, stuff like this. It only matters to a certain extent, obviously, right? We already know Braun is great regardless. Even if he was to lose 10 finals, he still would be great regardless because, again, the stats back it up. And just from the eye test wise, athleticism, still playing like this in year 17, athleticism wise, all of these things, at the end of the day, eye test wise show you that he's still a great and he's still unique, a unique type of person. But I've always said, he is basically the better version of Magic, not the better passer, but he's the better compilation of what Magic is. He's the better overall version of what Magic was. That's what he is. So he's the best in that. That doesn't mean he's still the best of all time. You know what I'm saying? In terms of those guys, those greats. And this is what people need to understand. This is why I focus on scoring, because a lot of y'all lie to yourself or don't understand the game that you think all these other categories matter more than scoring. It doesn't. It doesn't. Like you've seen in pressure situations, obviously your fight and your intangibles is going to force you to get a rebound and you're going to fight and all that type of stuff. And like, you got to understand there's tiers to this. There's tiers and there's levels to what happens. The hardest thing in this game is putting the ball in the hoop in pressure situations. If you play, then you know, which is why the greats, the guys who can do that on a high level, regardless of the time, regardless of the situation or the pressure, are the guys who are known as that's different. Because all of these guys in the NBA, they're at the end of the day, they're great in comparison to everybody. Even from the guy, from the last person on the bench. They're great in terms of the average person. If you were to see the guy who doesn't play, even Jared Dudley, if you're to see him on a regular court, he'll be food in mans. Just a regular open run. Get him scoring. Oh, they'd be like, huh, what's going on? But when he's in, mixed with his peers and mixed with people of his caliber, can he do that? That's what people don't understand. Scoring is the harder thing to do. So that's why I try to focus more so on scoring, because at the end of the day, it's the priority of the chain. It doesn't mean I don't talk about defense. You see me break down defensive plays, how man's mistakes and X, Y, and Z and all that type of stuff. Okay, that's a great down by that guy. It's a great pocket pass. There's a lot of things that are obviously crucial. Boxing out, rebounding, you know what I'm saying? Cut off ability. I go into depth about a lot of these things, but the casual people, they use excuses by, oh my God, LeBron, he was passing, he was getting doubled the whole time. What more do you want him to do? And it's always, out of all the greats, LeBron always has this, he needs help. He needs help. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? Butler's in the same situation. Guys are struggling. You know what I'm saying? Has two guys out of his starting lineup. Does he go, what do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? No, why? He's going to take over. Y'all aren't doubling me. You better double me. LeBron isn't getting doubled. He's trying to get a switch to get an easy mismatch. Now he's getting doubled from trying to do that. If he just went at Butler, there's no double. They're guarding Butler's guarding you one-on-one. Go to work. Take over. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. And that's why I try to highlight and I try to give context, because people overboost and overlook these crucial things and put LeBron in this category, erasing all those things, which now, again, and it's not just because of one loss. This is all the time I've been saying this. It's not because of one loss. It doesn't mean he's going to lose the series. It doesn't mean he's not a great, like I've been said. Because I know a lot of y'all who love LeBron, fine anyway. If you say anything negative, it means you're a hater. I already know how you guys move. But at the end of the day, it's like I said, it comes down to when it matters. When you pass, like people don't understand, playmaking is a good skill set, but it's still like when have you seen, other than Magic, and even then Magic isn't known as the GOAT. There hasn't been playmaking players that are known as the GOAT. Those playmaker guys are like, these guys can facilitate your offense and they can help you with this and that. They're so crucial, but they're not known as the best player ever. Stockton was never known as the best player. It's Malone. You know what I'm saying? Nash, even though he was the facilitator or whatever, they were still looking at Amari as the best player. It wasn't like Nash is, you know what I mean, is the best player. He was the best player in terms of getting his team together and all that type of stuff. But when a pure playmaker can never, same with Jason Kidd, they can never be your best player on the team because they're passing to people. So someone has to score the buckets. They're playmaking. They're getting you easy opportunities and easy situations and making it easy as sometimes, yes. But at the end of the day, when you need a bucket, the reason why those playmakers become hella high because they're clutch, like Nash, can get you a bucket in the clutch. He can score off the screen. He will still go to work at times. You get what I'm saying? And that's what happens is that sometimes that pure playmaker, even sometimes that happens with CP3. Sometimes that pure playmaker at heart, they can only do so much because they always need this. They need you to hit shots. They need you to cut and get a dunk. They need you to use IQ. Come on, I see you cut, boy. They need multiple things. But when you have a scorer, mentality-based player, they don't need much. If anything, they don't need anything. They just need you to guard your player and do the most basic thing. But when it comes on the offensive end, I'll take care of it. Even if I'm double teamed, I'll take care of it. Only if I'm recklessly double teamed, can you please hit an open shot after I've been scoring 40? That's a different mentality. That's a different context. As opposed to someone who's doing nothing and it's like, score it. Please, I need you to score it. I need you to score it. Not even attempting. Y'all seen the footage. Not even attempting. And that right there sums up LeBron in a nutshell and why he has 6 finals losses. Because, like I said, in his situation, if you were to replace his situation with an MJ, with a Kobe, with those guys, in some situations where he's lost, they wouldn't lose because he's been at the brink. He's been close. But how happens? Corver, this person, this, and that sums it up in a nutshell. And a lot of y'all will go, but don't, what do you mean? For the whole series, he averaged 30. And you're just erasing context. I don't care about no averages. I don't care about no averages. To that point. And when it matters, what are you doing? Are you aggressive? Look at Butler. Bucket, 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 bucket. 80 didn't even get you. If he gave 80 the ball every single play, 80 will carry. But you can see 80's demeanor has changed because 80 again. Context with 80. This is why I say 80 is the MVP of the team. Anytime 80 goes to work, they win or they're close to winning. Anytime Bron goes to work, there's sometimes where he's going to work and they still lose because 80 is not going to work. When Bron goes to work, 80 plays bad, sometimes they lose. When 80 goes to work and Bron plays bad, they still win. They still win most of the times. 80 literally, when 80 goes to work, they most 9 times out of 10 win the game. That's why I said I want Bron to score 50. 80 was efficient 6 for 9, but only had 9 attempts. Why? Because he got into foul trouble early, and because he got into foul trouble early, it changed everything. You know what I'm saying? It changed everything. His less aggression, he lost rhythm, right? He wasn't in his bag. And then when he came in the game, LeBron was controlling. LeBron turned this game into, this is the LeBron take control game. But he wasn't taking control and taking over. He was just passing. He wasn't going to 80 like they normally do. Go to 80. He wasn't doing that. And like I told y'all, this is where sometimes you can look in depth. It might not be, but I'm looking into depth of, this is where the battle sometimes happen of, and this is what Kyrie was alluding to before when he was playing with LeBron. I feel like he's trying to get his numbers. And I feel like it's not just about just winning. And that's where you kind of see where Kyrie was saying, yo, like, it felt like LeBron that one time when they lost to KD with Kyrie there. And Kyrie was going to work and sometimes he wouldn't get the ball, whatever. And LeBron just doing his stat and pat stuff or pat in the stat stuff. And then you could see it's like LeBron was like, I felt like he was just playing to get numbers and he wasn't playing to win. And this game felt like that because 80 was efficient. You could have just gave it to 80 and what you normally do, but this is where sometimes it could be a game within a game. Oh, who's trying to get the MVP? Who's trying to nine? He's controlling. He's just passing, and taking away from AD. And I'm not like y'all ever think I'm hating all that type of stuff, but it's like that. Like I said, if anything, this proves that if AD now snaps the next game and they win, it shows you that AD is definitely the MVP. So a lot of y'all are saying MVP and all that stuff doesn't matter. It does matter because y'all make it matter. To me, it doesn't really matter as much. Especially with a dynamic duo that's on this level of 1A, 1B. It doesn't matter as much But y'all, every time y'all bring it up in arguments later down the line in years removed, it's always, was he Finals MVP though? He carried that. And it just always comes down to that. So it's just, again, you have to talk about that. But like I said, the Heat did a lot of adjustments. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to put him on Duncan Robinson like before they were switching everything, and Duncan Robinson will be on it on Bron. Hero will be on Bron, and he just bullies. They were literally just pick to switch and just nope. We're not letting that happen. Nope. Stop for a minute. Nope. Go back. Nope. We're not letting that happen. And he couldn't one-on-one Butler. Clearly. And it's like, how are you supposed to be the GOAT, but you can't cook your matchup one-on-one? Like, did MJ ever ask for a pick to switch? Like, and even if you ask for a pick to switch, if they're now not doing it, adjust. Read it. Oh, y'all aren't switching? Okay, fine then. I don't need a screen, dog. Just kill this nigga. We seen Butler go at LeBron. Obviously, he was picking the switch, but we seen him still. If I have to, okay, Bron, I'm gonna kill you right now into the chest bucket. Like I'm saying, man, it's just, I don't want to take away from obviously that GOAT conversation, whatever. We'll go into that later down the line in the offseason. But right now, when you break down this finals, like I said, AD, if the way to beat the Lakers is force LeBron to go to work, force him to go to work, and then it's like he has to get into that. You have to let him beat himself. Force him to go to work. Like I told y'all, he can go to work, but if it's not easy for him and he has to take over, which is similar to Pascal, which is easy. When it's not easy for him, it's like, okay, you're not just getting a blow by, okay, you have to go to work on the primary defender. You have to show me moves, show arsenal, show me a take over, show me the ability. If it's not, he has to create. He's an opportunity player. He has to create. It's like, okay, I'll just pass. Okay, I'll just pass. Okay, I'll just pass. And guys it's not even like he's double teamed. He's just passing. And that's where I'm like, okay, see, he needs another guy. That's why he doesn't want to ring without a Wade or without a Kyrie. Now, this situation is a hella mismatch, so he should still win it. But I'm saying, in grand scheme of his whole career, he doesn't want to ring without a guy who just takes over, like a Wade, a closer. Kyrie takes over, a Wade, a closer. He hasn't won without that. And there's a reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you look at it from that perspective, like I said, like, LeBron has to take over. If not, just give it to AD and let him take over, but then he might lose Finals MVP. So I don't know if he's going to do that or if he wants to. But at the end of the day, like I said, I show y'all the blueprint for wins. I show y'all the blueprint for IQ. That's what I do. I show y'all the blueprint, and you just have to accept it and see, you know what? Let me remove my biases. Let me remove my, the things that I love. Even though he might be saying something negative about a player that I like. Is it IQ though? He might be saying something positive about a player that I like. Is it IQ though? It's not about, I like this person, don't like this person. Like I said, Bron is great, but at the end of the day, the footage show you everything. It's not about the stats. It's not about, he still had 26 though. He was scoring. It's not about that. What did he do look at all the plays I showed y'all. I know y'all at the moment and during the game is yelling, Bron, can you do what are you doing? Attack. Do something. Come on, Bron. And this is why AD's demeanor is the way it is. Cause he's like, really? And there's, it is what it is, man. But like I said, I still expect the Lakers to win in 6. That's what I was saying. I still expect them to win in 6. But Butler, the fact that he won this game I thought now it's supposed to be a sweep in 5 games. Not saying that I discredited Butler and them, but he has 2 of his starters out. This is supposed to be a sweep. LeBron with his full lineup couldn't even get 1 game versus got swept twice, and he hasn't swept nobody. Underman. He's underman. This sweep them. Get history books. Do something. Bruh. And Butler gets a game. Regardless, still, it could be over in 5, but at the end of the day, like, that's supposed to be LeBron's game to take over and take the Finals MVP and say, I'm that guy. Y'all saying I'm the GOAT, I'm the GOAT. But then again, that takeover ability, like I said, that's what's missing. And that's why I don't have him as the GOAT. And this is just footage. It doesn't mean they're going to lose the series. It doesn't mean he's not going to win a ring. It doesn't mean he's not going to be a great. It doesn't mean he's not going to be on Mount Rushmore for people or whatever. But GOAT, greatest of all time, understand what that means. You can't be a greatest of all time and do this. Constantly. No, you take over the team. Oh, you guys are sussing? Y'all are missing now? Okay, enough. Move out the way. I got it. That's the difference. Anyways, it's True Talks, because True Talks, before, we get into, before I end the video, I just want to let y'all know that I try to live stream. Okay. YouTube, as you've seen, YouTube and ABC, ESPN, they're obviously partnering for the NBA finals. So the fact that I, was showing 1-2 of it on the YouTube, they block that shit. They literally cut off my stream midstream. They cancel it and bring it down. So the y'all who paid attention to the stream, it was a good, like maybe 200 of y'all that came in. I appreciate y'all. Basically I was just showing the scoreboard so they can, detect it or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, like, I'm going to live stream these last couple games of the finals. You know what I'm saying? And so just to kind of see if I could do live streaming more often, especially with Raptors games and, moving forward with big games and even games that like I'm not going to do a breakdown of, I could actually do a live stream and that would actually be good. So that way I have more content for, I have more content for, instead of always having to do a breakdown, which is bare hours, and sometimes I could just do breakdown live with y'all. So I'm going to start doing that moving forward. So again, in order to know what platform I'm going to do it on, moving forward, I'm going to be doing it on IG, Instagram. Basically, you could type in True Banks on Instagram, no space, and you'll see me. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me and I'll go on live on IG and then you'll see me going to work and showing all of that type of stuff because it's not copyright. You know what I'm saying? I could show, but on YouTube, it's copyright. So basically, if you see me on I'll do a notification and say, y'all, I'm going to go live on IG, go to True Banks and I'll give y'all a disclaimer before I do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll also let the Twitter people know before I do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let you guys know. But a lot of y'all that are on this platform on YouTube, go to my IG and follow me. I do daily content there, giving that IQ because that's what I do. And you'll know when I do live commentary breakdowns of these games. I will be doing it for Tuesday, 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So follow my IG, follow me on Twitter, follow me on all socials. You get what I'm saying? Because I know I had bare people on here. I tried to do it on IG Live. There's only like 13 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I came here and there's obviously 200 of y'all. So there's more on here. So I want y'all to go to the IG when I go to the live breakdown, giving the live IQ. That's what I do. You feel me? So again, follow me on all platforms. I appreciate y'all. Y'all who've been donating to me and following me on, subscribing to the Patreon for the monthly donation as well. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know and I see each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's not a lot, but it helps at the end of the day. So I appreciate y'all. Again, share, like, and subscribe. Follow me on all platforms. We're going to start getting this live commentary bag going. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I know y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? With all my hollering unfiltered and I could just talk bare garbage. You know what I'm saying? So, and y'all can ask me questions and I could get into a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Live. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for coming for that IQ because that's what I do. There's no doubt here. There's no drought here. And there's no doubt here. You feel me? I sussed it, but it's all good. You feel me? And I'm out, man. Again, follow my IG. Follow it. And I'm out, man.